Hello, Cancer. I am Ulrich. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the Lenormand card reading for the month of August for the sign of Cancer. On the table here, you see 9 cards. This will be the cards we will be using for this reading. You see also 4 objects here on the table, meaning we will do 4 card readings for each astrological sign for the month of July for the sign of Cancer. So you can find all 4 videos for the sign of Cancer for the month of August 2021 on my channel. From these 4 objects you see here, you choose or you pick one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current situation. Of course, you can watch all 4 Cancer videos, and after you watched all 4 of them, you can then decide what symbol or object is fitting your personal card reading or financial situation the best. The matches here represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. So Cancer, here we go for your card reading for August. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your card reading for August 2021. The first card we see here is the fox. The fox is related to career. It can also be a little bit a selfish card. We are focused on ourselves. The fox operate always at between dusk and dawn. So it means he's like a tricky card. You don't actually see him coming. But in some cases, for our profession, that can be good, that we are watching out for ourselves. I mean, in this case, the lily is the course of life. So it means I'm thinking, since there's a lot of career cards here involved, this is a laying for this month for you, more focused on your career path, because this is the career and this is the job. So I'm assuming we're going there, but we will see. We just start with the laying here. So coming back here to the fox and the snake, the snake is a wise card, meaning if you make some steps for your profession, or you make some choices for your profession, they will be wise choices. And you will make them because the key is next to it. Because the key means yes. Also, the card, the key is a very positive card. It means that they literally will give you the key in your hands. If you're searching for a job, you will get the job. The job could be on the long run, because the lily is here, and the lily is an older or a slower card. So it means this, it could be initiated now, but the effects could go on for a very long time. But anyway, the solution is here. These 2 cards means there is a very strong focus from yourself on this profession. Maybe if I see this in a positive way, this combination, you will need to be smart. Maybe for getting the job, you will need to apply some smartness. If this relates to friends, but I don't see it here immediately, or people around you, you need to be careful. If you have competition for having this job, you need to be careful. If you have colleagues around you, you need to make sure that these colleagues are really what they appear to be, because sometimes the snake can wear another skin. Sometimes at a certain point, the snake hides, and it's a quiet card. She waits till it's the right moment to strike. So you must see, if you are looking for a job, that you are not disadvantaged by the competition, and that you play it smart, because possibly you will have some competition there. If you have competitors, you will need to smarten them out. I don't see it here immediately that it's on the relationship, but I'm going to mention it because we do a general laying. So I'm just mentioning it here. In this combination, the snake always is triangle. So it means if it's for the job, there will be more than one person involved in this whole process, which mostly is the case. Meaning that you will need to be the smart one. The fox, it goes for its profession and it takes care of itself. So you will need to apply a little bit like it's for yourself. You need to be a little bit selfish. In this case, if it's for a job, there is not much choice. So you need to care about ourselves till we are actually in the position that we want to be. If you're in a business, it's possible that some shady things are around you if you have a work, but with the key, you will discover them. If something is kept secret for you in your work with your colleagues, since the key is here and the snake is smart, you will discover what is going on. The snake waits. So probably if you wait your time, things will come to light or something will come to you. A certain period of silence is coming to you, and then you will discover exactly what is coming on. These two cards tell you to observe, both of them. So it's double here. So you need to observe what is going on in your environment. For yourself as a person, this combination can also have a sexual meaning. So it's possible that you want to activate yourself more in the area, and the key, you understand, the key opens the doors so you can make the connection yourself. So that is possible here also. You need to be careful also not to, that people around you, colleagues, like that, people in your surroundings are not manipulating you without you actually feel it or you actually sense it. But I think not, because the snake is a smart card, but anyway, a warned person, his value is worth two, as they say. So you need to be careful here. I mentioned already, you need to take care of yourself, think of yourself. Also, there's a strong focus here, because the snake can wait and have a very strong focus. And the fox wants the job. The job wants to take care of, the fox wants to take care of himself. You will be very strong focused on the job here. Then we have the snake and the key itself. Also, it's possible that at a certain moment you feel a little bit restricted, and you want more like a sense of freedom. You want to liberate yourself in some fields. Maybe you're restricted in the job, and maybe on the long run, it's possible, if you're a long time in a job, that you want out, or you desire a lot of freedom in the job, because the snake is the snake, in a way, it's about freedom also. There is a certain independence. The snake wants to be independent. I'm not saying that you're gonna start your own business, which is possible also, but it's more independent, like you want some distance, you want to do it your way. It tells also here, again, the same as here, that things are not what they seem to be. Also, don't rely what is not yet solid. Don't make promises or make connections or do actions as long as you are not solid, if you're not yet in a certain position. It's also possible that some people, in a smart way, try to, because here the key and the snake sneaks, she sneaks. So it's possible that some people try to sneak their way in. If that is for you, yourself, it's possible that you are able to sneak in yourself. So if this is for a job, again, it's the same again. Also, it's possible on work field, I think it's on the work field here, because the work is there, you will have a very important experience. It will literally open your eyes. Probably you experience something that you didn't expect, you didn't see it coming, but you are warned because you have the snake here, and if you want, you can prevent it, but you need to be smart. If you don't see it, you will have a very an experience that has a very serious effect on you. You will keep this experience for a long time. This also means like you open up for other points of view. You will use your wisdom, striving for a certain form of understanding. You need to go your own way, because this is what it means. This is literally going your own way. And the sexual we already touched before, because I get the same combination here again. You understand the snake and the key, so you can make the connection yourself. The snake is sometimes also related to the sexual male symbol. Then we have in the next row we have the sun. The sun is an all-over positive card, so this is a very positive card in the deck. The coffin is a heavy card, so it's central. It means, again, as I said there, you will have some severe experiences. Something is in your mind. There's a transforming going on. It's possible that you have been in a situation for a long time, and it's like you're changing. It's like something in you is changing. Probably these things that we see the outcome now were going on already for a longer period, and maybe you get confronted with certain results of certain situations before. If this is all new for you, this is possible. I want to say also, excuse me, I want to say also that the coffin, you understand, it's in the box, so it's slow. So, and these are two slow cards, so it means it's possible that by the end of the month, the process is not yet completed, as these are both two slow cards. If you're looking for a job, it's possible that that it's going on, but the key is here. So this means the answer is yes. And this is a card on the long run, but also positive. So it's possible that this process is going on and it's going in a certain direction, and you need to reflect over certain things. The sun here, Cancer is also a water sign, so it feels a lot. So it's possible here that at certain points with certain people around you, you have like a gut feeling, like, you know, it's like this and like that, but in a way you cannot explain it. Because this card, it means like actually that your sixth sense is activated, because your sun is in the coffin. So it means literally that your mind, your person is lighting in the dark, but that is a very difficult concept. So it means it works in a way that you feel or you sense things. It's possible also here with this, because you're thinking a lot, that you feel less energy. That is possible here also with this combination. There's no, this is also warmth. Here, that's why I said before, maybe something, because this also, it can mean an ending for something, that you end something, or something is ending that was already going on. It's possible that a situation that you encountered in the past is coming back to you, that you are confronted with a situation that you are familiar with. This also points to in some cases, since the lily is here, I'm gonna mention it, and the snake is there also. For some of you, this may apply, but these combinations, some of these cards combinations with the lily and the coffin and the sun, can also mean that, let's assume you had intercourse with a certain partner, and that if the woman is pregnant, it's not certain that the father is actually the father. Or reversed, if a woman is pregnant, she cannot 100% say with clarity who's the father. Of course, there is DNA test, and then you can know who the father is. But I'm saying here there is unclarity because it's in the coffin. The sun is hidden in the coffin. So you get my point. This is possible here also, but it's an exception. But I want to mention it here anyway, that there could be a pregnancy, and the father or even the mother don't know who is actually the father. in this case also, coming back to the work field, it's possible that for your career improvement, because you see the man here, and we going from the idea that this is literally a man now, sometimes we don't, but now we will. It's possible that somebody in your career path helps you for improvement or improving. I'm thinking this is an older person, since the lily is here, and I think this is a person who is experienced in the field of his work. So maybe it's related to that. It's possible it's a mentor, a teacher, somebody who guides you on your path. This is possible here also. In some cases also it could mean that you shake things up a little bit, like you will provoke some people for getting somewhere, because that's possible also. It's possible there's some provoking there. Also, this combination here can sometimes mean careers in law enforcement, because the law enforcement, sometimes it has dark corners, so it could maybe mean that it's connected to that. It's possible that you relive a situation that you encountered as on your childhood, or pieces of that you are confronted. I told you it's coming back here. So it's possible that you had some certain situations in your childhood that were less pleasant. And some angles are referring now in this period in your life back to that. That is possible here also. If you're in a difficult situation, somehow it can also mean that you literally get a visit from authorities. Maybe in some way you get confronted with police or something. This is possible here also. This again, it warns us to be careful for manipulation. This combination brings this again. It's possible also that this person here that help you, he has some form of attraction. There's like a darkness to the person, but not necessarily in a bad way. Maybe it's a darkness related to his experiences, to what he knows. It's like there's some electricity here going on, like an electricity, like an electrifying feeling here. It's possible also in a quiet way, you try to prove yourself. Not like you push, but there's like a quietness here, and you put yourself in the spotlight and everybody notices that you are there. But actually very few is said. That is possible here also with this information. There's a quietness here. It's possible that you're undergoing a transformation for now, but it will have positive effects later on in this month. But I'm thinking this situation is already going on for a while here. Also, some things, as we saw here, because this is literally seeing in the dark, some things will be revealed to you. You will see at certain points, it's almost like an aha moment. Like you say, okay, it's like that. I didn't see it, but now I see it, how it exactly is connected to each other, how the whole situation is connected. Also, it could mean that it gives you some psychological pain, some situation. Like I would say you are slowly getting over situation, and possibly there's some kind of a mourning involved in a certain way. I don't say that, but it's like a form of mourning that is involved here. It's like you need to let go of something here. And as I said, maybe you feel less physical energy, like less strength if you are thinking a lot, if you're in a very difficult transforming period. Sometimes we have less less energy. But this person also here, the one that helps you, he could be a widower. His wife could already have been passed away for a while because the coffin is here. Maybe also he had shortly before a heavy period in his life, or maybe he lost recently his wife. That is possible also. But there's like also for him, there's a transforming involved. This person, he has a certain wisdom also because he had some experience in his life before. If you're involved in relationships, if this is a relationship for relationship playing, then I would tell you to be very careful, since the snake is here, because the snake always points to triangles. So it means that more than one person is involved. And since the crossroad is here, it means if you're involved with a person, that their choices will be made. You will make choices, and these choices will have a transform effect on you and on the other party, if that is in relationship. But I think not, but it's possible here. It will literally have a transform effect. It's possible that one of the two parties is involved in another relationship, that relationship is sexually consumed, and you get to know about this. So you know this will have a transforming. If you were not aware of this situation, you understand this will have a certain effect on you. It brings us grief. Maybe we take it all because Cancer sometimes takes things in himself, in or herself. So it has a slow effect on you, and it's like you're digesting everything inside. It's like you, at certain moments, you cannot eat very well. That is possible here also. Then we have the third line. This is actually a good line for money. It's like here, if you're involved in a job, I already mentioned that before, it's possible that you get a financial proposal on the long run. This is not something short, this is on the long run, this thing. So it's possible that you get a financial proposal, and you need to make multiple decisions to organize your life, to transform your life. So you will be confronted with certain decisions. I mentioned already the freedom here before. So it's possible that this, since the crossroads is a form of freedom also, so it's possible if you make certain decisions, this gives you a freedom and a financial freedom also. But you will need to make certain adjustments, arrangements, so things can change. Because if we stay the same, if we are not transforming and we get proposals, we cannot advance. So some things out of our environment will transform, disappear, and never coming back for advancing financially here. It's possible here also, with the snake is there, that you have a very strong desire for your own freedom, very strong. Also, you will be confronted with the effects of wealth. If you don't have money yourself, it's like you will be confronted with the effect what money does to certain groups of people. So it's possible you get confronted with that you actually get an open eye or an eye opener in that way. If you, I want to come back to you because this is transforming. I mentioned already the sexual component, it's back here. So it's possible also on the sexual level, we will make choices. Let's assume that it comes out that one of the both of you is in a sexual relationship. We know that this has a transforming effect if you were not aware of this situation. And it's possible that you make choices in the sex life. It's possible that one of you both is involved with an older partner because the lily is older. So that is possible that one of both is involved with an older person because the lily is an older person. Maybe this person, maybe the partner of one, if there is a triangle, this person is very open-minded. He has a very open-minded idea. he's not easy to get shocked by things in the sexual sphere. He's not easy to get shocked. Maybe he's been around. Maybe he's been around. But anyway, the decision that you make here will bring you a form of peace, because the lily is peace also. So the decision that you make will have a positive effect. But sex, money, or power, because this is also power. Sex, money, and power will be involved in this relationship. So it's one of those things here that is involved, and maybe all it's involved. So we have the offer there again. I already mentioned it. Also, it's possible that you can certain foods are offered to you as you going. You get confronted maybe with high standard cuisine. This is possible here also, that maybe there are some with this transformation. It's like there's a high standard cuisine here also involved, or music or art that you are connected in a way with some. Maybe there's opera, maybe there's it's like higher forms of entertainment, this one. In a way also, when this is all over, you will, it's like you will, like there's a relativity. You will have a more better view over the choice. Your choice will be more wiser after you had this period of thinking or transformation. The energy may be less, but the effects will be positive. So don't worry if you feel less energy. It means you're transforming. There's something is changing, but after this, it will be positive. You will be happy. Maybe at certain points you did not have the energy maybe to act in certain fields that you wanted to act. Yeah, and this is then again, you will make a decision for the sake of peace, probably for your own peace of mind. Then we go in the vertical lines. Here we have the fox, the sun, and the fish. Again, this is, as I said earlier, this is a very strong personal focus, because the sun is ourselves, and the fox also is connected to self-interest, and this is money. So in a way, there's a strong focus on material things that multiply. Everything here, the first line is like something is multiplying, materialistic. The first idea here is money that is multiplying if you focus. The fish is also related to the physical, so you can like make the other connection also. So this is like there comes more for it, and there's a strong focus on it. Also, you need to be careful here that other people don't profit from your work, because if it's your work, because the sun is here, they don't profit from you financially, and actually you are the one who has done the work. So you need to be careful, since the snake is here also, you need to be careful with that also. You need to make your bed here with this one, because this is a very successful combination for the work, but you need to be careful that everything rightfully comes to you, that the money comes to you, and that another party, even like competition, if you're in business, that the other party don't run with your work or with pieces of your money. So you need to be careful also here about that. Yeah, this is also again about going your own way, going your freedom, because the fox wants to do things on its own. It's possible that you are related to an independent business, or maybe there's a strong need for being independent. I see the same here again. This is self-care. Also, you will have, even though you are in a difficult situation, there will be times that you have a lot of enjoyment. You will be able to enjoy life. We saw that here all, on foods, drinks. Also, there will be enjoyment possible also, because you see the fox here is eating, and this is multiplying. And the lily is also that we sense the the things in life, that we sense everything that is nice in life, the good things from chocolate to food, everything here is involved. This is very fortunate combination also for money, for business. Maybe there's some additional money coming in here. There's an expansion because the fish expand. Also at certain points, even though it's difficult, you will feel happy at certain moments. There's like a contradiction in this laying, I know, but this is how it is. There's a contradiction in this laying. It's like something is transforming maybe, and one moment we are happy, and then the other moment we are very emotional again. But both are here. We both are here. There is celebration here, and there are moments of quietness here. Then we come here at the second row. We have the snake, the coffin, and these the snake, the coffin, and the crossroads. These are both silent cards. The snake waits and the coffin waits also. It's in the coffin, you get the point, and the snake waits till the right moment. So these are both transforming cards. I know certain moments you will be confused about something, but it will clear up because the crossroads are here. So you will be able to make a choice in career later on in the month. But we have seen this is on the longer run, but you will be able to make a choice. It's also possible that some moments you suppress things. You suppress things, as I said earlier before, but also there's a form of suppressing here. You want something to end so you can go on the road. Self-repression, you're thinking about the decision. Probably also you think about, if you make the decision, you think about the consequences. Because the snake is here, so you will think about consequences. Maybe at some moments you will not know what to choose, but eventually you will make the choice and the right one. Maybe at some points you feel like there is no way out, but there is. You just need to let it some time. Again, here there's some grief involved. Maybe some grief related to a relationship, maybe some grief related to your work, because both are possible here. Then we go in the third line, we have the key, the man, the person card, and the lily here. This means literally that some things about a man are revealed. This is an actual revelation here. It's possible that this man has a very important place in your life, because since the lily is here, he's very important for you. Maybe this is a man that comes to you soon. Maybe at some moments you can feel that you think or you feel that this man is really your soulmate, as they say. It's possible after this period of heaviness here that you meet this person. Maybe it's like meant to be. This person, it will be a little bit for you. The way you see it, you will find him remarkable. Also, he will help you. There's a key. He's the one who carries the key for opening new possibilities. As I said earlier, he's also the liberated type, maybe the insightful type, understanding. If this is about your own business that you want to start, he will also help you in that, because there's entrepreneurship here also. Entrepreneurship. If you work for a boss, there will still be freedom and entrepreneurship in your job. You will have a certain key of freedom. There will be a certain amount of freedom in your job. Yeah, because this is literally is a mentor. As I said, he could be older. You feel comfortable with this person. If your job is related to the arts, this combination here represents arts. It's possible there also that maybe if you're in creative professions like dance, music, art in general, poet, painter, all these things are possible here. It's like this man has a very creative side. Probably also you cannot immediately see all the talents that this person has. I think since the coffin is here also, he hides some things. He don't immediately put himself on the front, but there's a lot of abilities here on this man. If you make a choice, in another interpretation is that the profession that you make, there could be a male angle to it. You can make for yourself out what that means, but it's like there's something male connected to it. Then we have the fox, the coffin, and the lily. Again, as I said, it's like you're repressing something here. It's the same again. Situations from the past that come back, that you are confronted with again. We already had this one here because it's the same as in the other line. Again, here the affair is enlightened. This is the same again. Related to the family, I didn't mention that yet. Also, there's like something is going on the familiar front. Some changes there also. It's like maybe it's possible that not only you, but that the whole family is confronted with certain situation that transform you all. That is possible also on the family front. But eventually you will settle it in the right place. You will give it a place in your life. Sometimes we have no choice. Yeah, and the innocence is lost here. The innocence is here. This also like that. Then we go for the other cross. Here we have the key, the coffin, and the fish. This means again the end of the difficult period. There's a key here for ending the period, and this leads to more wealth. This is what it means. There's a big life change here going on. Here also it could mean that you agree for letting a person go or letting each other go. Also, after this period of difficulties, you will allow yourself to grieve, to accept this loss. Maybe at some points you feel a little bit vulnerable. This is also points to vulnerability, keeping everything in the box inside, as Cancer is the water sign, and she has a Cancer, she has a Panther, so a lot is going on inside. Maybe at some point it's too much for you and you take a bottle of wine and you have a good drink. That's possible here also. If it gets too much here, it's possible here that at some point you really need a drink, which is possible always in life. And there's a day like you say, okay, I really need a drink now. This turns also here, this combination is a loss turns into a gain. It's difficult to understand, but this is what it means also. A loss, something you lose, turns into a profit, because the coffin has a way from turning things around in an unexpected, in an odd way. So this is what it means also. Cancer, for the stone group. This is all for the month of August 2021. I hope you enjoyed my card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so, and see you maybe next time. Bye-bye for now.